Last night we went to the HRC Gala dinner in New York, and we had a really good time. I'm going to show you videos from that. They honored Vanessa Williams. They had Idina Menzel performing. Really a nice evening. There were protesters outside, and there were protesters there because the HRC did some backroom politics to remove transgender people from the Employment Non-Discrimination Act last year. I have to say that I am not impressed with HRC doing that. I think that in order to advance civil rights legislation by excluding a particular group and really kind of casting them aside is a reprehensible thing to do. And during the night, Joe Solomes, who's the president of HRC, gave a speech where he tried to justify that action, and I was incredulous toward him. I think that what they did, that it was always planned that they would, at some point, if they felt they didn't have the votes, get rid of the trans community in order to try and pass something. And while the HRC said that it was a historic feat, and it was, it's tainted by the fact that we as a community couldn't stand together to get this historic feat. I much would have preferred to let history wait another year or two while we continue to educate and while we continue to lobby in order to have that particular bill passed. I have to say that all in all, the HRC isn't entirely the only one with blame here, that the trans community and the LGBT community also share some of the blame for what happened, that when it was becoming clear that there was some issues with trans inclusion, people really didn't step up to the plate and lobby hard and contact their representatives and do the basic grassroots stuff that needed to be done in order to get trans inclusion. Still, I wouldn't have cast them aside for that. As for protesting the dinner or not going to the dinner, I think that too is kind of a self-defeating and stupid thing to do. The HRC is the 8,000-pound gorilla in the room. There is no other LGBT national organization that can step into their role, and even though we have some issues with them, we need to have a dialogue with them about what they did was wrong. The HRC does lots and lots of stuff. They work on the state level in almost every state. They work on educating legislators. Legislators know who the HRC is. People know who the HRC is. They know what those gold bars mean, the equal signs. They do their corporate index and they work with companies, and companies respect them and know who they are. Just because you have a disagreement on one issue is no reason to try and destroy that entire organization. And so that's kind of self-defeating. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the HRC, and now I'll show you some of the videos from last night. This was Google New York's first time that we sponsored it. We sponsored the local event, and it was the first time we had a table at the event. So there's some people that I'll show you that are really excited to be there, which is nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Watching